You know what time it is. Stone Cold Lock time. I got all my top plays. I got all my honorable mentions. You trying 20x your money? Then let's get into this hustle game.
Hustle game. Hustle game. Hustle game. Hustle game. Hustle game. Hustle game. Hustle game. Hustle game. Hustle game. Hustle game. Hustle game. Hustle game. Hustle game. Hustle game. Hustle game. Hustle game.
What's good, Hustle Game community? We are back with my Stone Cold Lock video. Let's get straight into it. My first top play is Jeff Wilson, 81.5 rushing yards versus Houston. We're taking the over. In week 10, Jeff Wilson got 61% of the snap share with 17 carries for 119 yards rushing and 5 targets for 24 yards receiving. He is the clear running back for this team, and he's playing Houston. Yep, the Houston Texans. My next top play is Terry McLaurin, 67.5 receiving yards versus Atlanta. We're taking the over. Since Heineke has taken over the starting job, Terry McLaurin has gotten 8, 9, 11, and 7 targets with receiving yards of 73, 113, 56, 128, and 55 receiving yards. They play Atlanta, and Atlanta can't stop the pass at all. Terry McLaurin is going to give us 70 yards for sure. My next top play is Kenneth Walker, 77.5 rushing yards versus the Raiders. We're taking the over. Besides week 10, Kenneth Walker has been amazing. 88 yards, 97 yards, 167 yards, 51 yards, and 109 yards. The Raiders suck at stopping the run. I got Kenneth Walker statted out for 100 plus yards this game. My next top play is Mike Evans, 59.5 receiving yards versus Cleveland. We're taking the over. Tom Brady is on pace to break the single-season passing yards record. He's throwing more than ever. The last 4 weeks, Mike Evans is averaging 10.75 targets a game. I think he bounces back in a big way versus Cleveland this week. My next top play is Tyreek Hill, 97.5 receiving yards versus Houston. We're taking the over. Tyreek Hill is leading the league in receiving yards, and the number 2 guy isn't even close. Listen to this. 94 yards, 190 yards, 33 yards. That's the first concussion game out of Tua when he was throwing up the gang signs. Then 160 yards, and then 47 yards. That was the game he missed on his second concussion. And then 177 yards, 72 yards, 188 yards, 143 yards, and then 44 yards. This dude is crazy, and it's obvious the offense is set up for him to shine. My next top play is DeAndre Hopkins, 84.5 receiving yards versus the Chargers. We're taking the over. This guy catches everything. Check this out. 14 targets, he caught 10 of them. 13 targets, he caught 12 of them. 5 targets, he caught 4 of them. 14 targets, he caught 10 of them. And 12 targets, he caught 9 of them. This dude catches everything, man. And every game except one, he has gotten over 90 yards. So this is a smash play. And my next top play is CMC, 36.5 receiving yards versus the Saints. We're taking the over. This feels like a free play. As a 49er, CMC has gotten 55, 39, and 67 receiving yards. This is his role on the team. Elijah Mitchell's the runner, and CMC is the pass-catching back. He's getting 7 to 10 targets a game. He's going to get us 40-plus receiving yards for sure. And my next top play is Latavius Murray, 60.5 rushing yards versus Carolina. We're taking the over. Melvin Gordon is gone. This is Latavius Murray's backfield. Boone might come in for some pass-catching work, but I have Latavius Murray's snap percent going from 50% last week to 65 to 70% this week. And I have him statted out to get at least like 85 rushing yards. Let's go, old man Murray. My next top play is Garrett Wilson, 53.5 receiving yards versus the Bears. We're taking the over. With the QB change from Zach Wilson to Mike White, this might be an explosion game for Garrett Wilson. I'm guaranteeing him at least 65 receiving yards. My last top play is Jalen Waddle, 71.5 receiving yards versus Houston. We're taking the over. Jalen Waddle has quietly been hitting his receiving yard prop every week. 129, 88, 106, 85, and 66 receiving yards in his last 5 games. he's a smash play this week. Now, we got two more plays that I would call honorable mentions, but they're top plays also. All right, first we got Terrace Marshall, 37.5 receiving yards versus Denver. We're taking the over. His last 4 games has been 87 yards, 53 yards, 43 yards, and 76 yards. Sam Darnold's coming hopefully to save the day, but you got to watch him because he's questionable. And then the last guy we got is Michael Carter, 20.5 receiving yards versus the Bears. We're taking the over. Mike White is a pocket passer. If no one's open, he's going to dump it down. Now, out of all my top plays this week, I think my strongest 5 is CMC, DeAndre Hopkins, Mike Evans, Kenneth Walker, and Tyreek Hill. Those are my top 5 strongest plays for week 12. Like and subscribe, man. Go over to TikTok. Follow me on TikTok at Hustle Game Lifestyles, man. And if you getting the message over there and you ain't following me on YouTube, come on over to YouTube, man. Subscribe to Hustle Game Lifestyles, man. Get some of this free money. So until next time, be safe, place your bets early, and let's get this money. It's your boy, Mr. Hustle Game, and I bet that.
Hey, it's 2022. I don't know what to do. It's 2022. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to think. Girls rocking black, boys rocking pink. Standing in quick.
Robert